Hi, I'm Mac, founder of the Millionaire Society and your personal mentor. Taking the time to brainstorm and find the perfect domain for your online business is crucial to your success. In this video, you're going to discover how to leverage the power of an incredible tool called Domize to find amazing domain names that have not yet been registered. Let's get started. Here we are at Domize, and to get to this website, you can simply go to www.domize.com. Now, the benefit of this website over any others in trying to find domain names is that you can start by typing in any ideas for domain names you have in this box, and it will tell you immediately if those names are available or not. So this is our personal go-to tool, and it's completely free online when we're trying to come up with new names for new industries or niches that we're trying to get into. Because if you've been buying domains online, you know that when you go to a registrar like GoDaddy or anything like that, it takes a while to type in a name and then wait for it to tell you if it's available or not. And when I say a while, I'm only meaning 5 to 10 seconds, but you'll see in a minute here with Domize how incredible it can be just by typing in names and seeing instantly. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'm going to use an example in this video. Let's say if you're wanting to build a blog in the make money industry, or you're wanting to build a review site in the make money industry, or even just wanting to get a domain in the make money industry where you can forward to, let's say, somebody's product that you're trying to promote, then we'll go ahead and use the root word profit. You always want to start with a root word when brainstorming for names. And we could use other root words like success or business or make money or anything like that. But I'm going to use profit because it's simple. And just to show you how this works, if I type in profit, you can see immediately it's going to show me some results, and it's going to tell me if profit.com is available, or net, or .org, or .biz, or .us. And you can see, they're all taken, obviously. And they're taken because they're in red. If they are in blue, I know it's available. For instance, if we go ahead and, let's say, type in Profit Garden, which is just a name I made up, you can see that .com is taken. However, you could get profitgarden.net, .org, .biz, or .us. And I don't recommend at all getting anything other than a .com. You should know that by now. So we're going to go ahead and stick with .coms and just start coming up with, since we know the root word is going to be profit, I just simply clear this out and start adding other very simple words as suffix. And you can even make up your own, like Ville, like Farmville's obviously huge. And so I figured maybe Profitville. Well, that's taken because that's in red. So I could do profit, let's say Square. Okay, that's taken. What about Profit Wire? That's taken. And I'm just coming up with real general suffixes because in finding a domain name, the simpler you can keep the name and combining two very easy words that are going to be easy to spell is huge. Or you can make up your own. For instance, you could add suffixes like ly, so it's like profitly, which is just a made up word, I think. Or you could be profit with two O's. You see that's taken also. So imagine if you were going to, for instance, GoDaddy, and you were coming up with all these names. It would take forever to type them in, hit is it available, and then wait a couple seconds to see if it's available. Here you can just type them in as fast as you can think of them. Let's say Profit Thing. Okay, so Profit Thing is available. So you can see it's available time making this video. So you can see the .com. If I move it over there, it'll even show me top domain registrars and how much I can get that domain for at each registrar. So it's very simple because you could just click on the link to get for $7.49. It will take you to GoDaddy where you can buy it. And how Domize is free is because whenever you buy it through this link, they're actually going to make money on that transaction. And it's not going to be any cost to you. You're just going through GoDaddy from Domize. So they're making money as an affiliate. So that's why it's a free tool. Let me go ahead and show you some other, just how easy it is to come up with other ones. Let's say Profit Pop, that's taken. Profit Plan, that's taken. What about Profit B? That's taken. Do Profit Front, that's taken. What about profitable? Well, obviously that's taken because that's one word. I'm gonna go ahead and start at trying to come up with my own words. Like, what about Profitogo? Okay, Profitogo is available, and obviously that's a made-up word. So this is where you want to put some thought into it when you're trying to come up with a name. Is that a really good word that's going to be easy to remember? Well, I think it is, because Ogo is very easy to spell. It's OGO. So that's an idea to come up with words. Or you can flip it around and know that if you want profit to be, let's say, your suffix, well, then you can come up with prefixes. So you could do something like, monster profit, which that's incredible that that's available. Making sure I'm spelling it right. I sure am. So you can see when it's in green, it's available, meaning that if I move my mouse over there, you can actually buy this domain because someone else owns it, and you can see that I can buy it from buydomains.com for $788. Well, that's not, when you're buying a domain from a marketplace, it's not necessarily the price is what you pay for. You can make an offer much lower than that because it is a marketplace. So that's just something to see. When you see it in green, you know there is a chance you can actually acquire it if you definitely want that. So that's Monster Profit. Let's go ahead and try, say, Monkey Profit. It's taken. And if you know you're going to be putting profit as your suffix, you could just type in profit and then highlight it and just use some shortcuts, like I'm doing Command C on a Mac because I'm going to copy that. So that way, whenever I, type, let's say, great, and then I can just paste it in there so I don't have to type in profit every time. So for instance, greatprofit.com is available, and you see where it says buydomains.com request. When you see that there isn't a price associated with it, where it just says request, that means it's probably going to cost a lot of money, because the person that owns that domain, they don't even know how much to put on the market for, or they might think that they're just sitting on a golden goose egg, and that they'll say, if you try to request a price, they'll say, well, $1 million or $100,000. So don't even worry about domains where it says request, because you could really just be wasting a lot of your time there. We know from experience. Some other ones is, let's say, Bubble Profit. Okay, so this is a domain that's available at time making this video. And you can see that it's two very simple words just put together. And it doesn't necessarily have to mean anything. You're just trying to come up with just simple dictionary words that people can remember. Whenever they see ads, or you're trying to tell somebody, let's say through word of mouth, if you're wanting to promote a product or service, and then you just, let's say, want to put up some flyers in your local community, and for a product or service you're promoting, then on those flyers you need a domain name. Well, let's say if you're going to promote the Millionaire Society, and you just were going to be a partner, and you didn't want to use your affiliate link, well, then you could create a domain like this, like bubbleprofit.com, and it would actually redirect people to the Millionaire Society through your affiliate link if you want to set that up like that. So then when you're putting flyers around your local community, when someone sees the domain Bubble Profit at a grocery store, that chances are they're going to remember that, because it's two very simple words. So that's just a real world scenario there. And what about Ever Profit? It's taken. What about Social Profit? That's taken. What about Buddy Profit? That's taken. So you can see a lot of domains are taken. But this tool is incredible, because you can just, literally, it can be really addicting, because you can access this on mobile devices like your iPad or your iPhone, wherever you are. If you just randomly, let's say you're at a bookstore, which is my personal favorite when trying to brainstorm names and names that pop out and get my attention. If I'm trying to find, let's say, a domain name in the parenting industry, I don't, let's say, personally know a lot of catchphrases or powerful words in the parenting industry, but I can go to a bookstore and go down the parenting aisle and just browse books. And when a book comes to my attention, really stands out and catches my eye, I could go and pull out my iPhone, or if I have my iPad, pull out my iPad, connect to the internet, go to Domize real quick, and then type in a word that pops out and see if it's available by combining that word with some other words. So that's another real world example that's very easy to go out and find domain names is just go to your bookstore, and if books pop out and get your attention, there's probably some words on that the spine of that book that are good, and you can use those words. So when you're going through and doing this, one other thing I want to point out is where it says .com available 41 is I spent through my session during this video typing in all these names. I can actually click on .com available, and it will show me every domain name that was available during my little brainstorming session. So you can see, it actually searches for every letter that you're typing in. So when I'm in the middle of typing something, it'll tell you if it's available or not. So for instance, when I was typing in Monster Profit, it caught Monster PROF, and you can see that's available. Not necessarily something I want to buy, but it's just another real easy way to go through these, and you might find a made-up word that you would have never thought would have been a good domain to get, but the fact that it keeps a log of everything you're doing, you can find some really good gems doing that. So in summary, that's Domize. It's a very amazing tool. We highly recommend it. We use it personally on a daily basis when we're building websites and niches, and especially niches you're not familiar with and you just need to do a lot of brainstorming. This is just an amazing tool, and definitely a tool you need to bookmark and use on a regular basis, especially when you're out in bookstores and things of like that nature. When you're in public and you've got your phone or internet handy, go to Domize and just start searching for domains as soon as an idea comes to your mind. And you'll be amazed at what domains that you uncover.